All right, hello everyone. How's it going? So I just decided to make a quick video. I was really busy this week, so I couldn't make like a really kind of edited video. But I still wanted to shoot something for you guys and take take advantage of that natural lighting here that I have. So yeah, as you can tell by the title, basically I took some notes here. But it's basically three reasons why you can't get to exercising. I've made a video in the past why you can stick to exercising, but people have been reaching out to me on Instagram and Facebook, telling me like, well, what if you just don't exercise and you can get to it, you know? So I said to myself, well, let me just do a video about that. Let's try to do it one take, no editing whatsoever, and just raw value here. So let's get started. So number one that I took note of is you create yourself some self-limiting belief, and that usually is the belief that a lot of people uh, believe is that exercising is too hard and that it cannot be accomplished in a long period of time, well, not accomplished but done for a long period of time because it's just too hard, right? Well, the it's hard is relative, okay? And if you weigh a lot, of course it's gonna be hard to exercise. But here's the thing: it shouldn't be hard to exercise. It should be fun. So again, if you weight a little bit more than average, it's okay. I'm not judging or anything like that. I'm just telling you, don't go out of breath. Like just start slow. Learn to love exercising, and that's really what's gonna make you able to exercise in the long term. Really, um, exercising should be fun, and that's the first thing that I always go about and think about when exercising. Like I made a post I think yesterday on Facebook and saying like the three biggest lies about weight loss, and I don't remember exactly what I wrote, but it was something along the line of exactly this: like the gym should be fun, it should be thought of long term, and if you exercise every day, or at least once every day, well, that's kind of the same thing. But what I'm trying to say is, if you make it hard and you're always exhausted after, which is a good thing, once or twice a week, but if it's every time you go exercise or whatever, and you just cannot like breathe anymore, you just work too hard, it's not going to be enjoyable. It's going to be sustainable for maybe a month or two, maybe 3 months if you're crazy, but it's not going to be sustainable. And whatever people say about, and that's actually in you know, it's actually in point three, so I'm gonna keep it for there. But yeah, it's you create yourself some limiting beliefs, and those beliefs are not even true. Like you take those beliefs from videos, from posts, from everything that you gather around exercise, and you create those beliefs that are not even true. And so I'm pretty sure that, like, I'm ready to make a guess right now. If you've never really been exercising, kind of like going to the gym or anything like that, and you're saying to yourself that it's hard, well, just think about that for a second. You've never done it. How do you know it's hard? You know? So, and if you've been exercising and it's still too hard, well, you're going too hard. It's literally just too hard. It's not sustainable. You want to make it fun, enjoyable, so that your mind and your body can keep doing it. You know. So that's point number one. Well, reason number one. Reason number two now is you don't see the long term. So a lot of people, let's say for example, weight loss, when they want to lose weight, okay, they think that they've never been exercising before, and that's why they're a little bit overweight or just a lot overweight, um, and they think that, well, since I've never done this, if I get to it, for 2 months, I'm gonna see results right away, and I'm gonna be really satisfied. That can be true in some cases, but in, I would say, 99.99999% of the cases, that's not true at all. And let me tell you why. Like, people, they just don't see the long term. And what happens there is they exercise, and well, that's actually, why you can get to the gym is you don't see the long term, and also why you can stick to the gym once you're doing it, because then you don't see the results. So, or you see them, but it takes a lot longer than you thought it would, because you didn't think about the fact that you will be exercising for the rest of your life. Because if you don't, you're just going to go back to where you are right now, which is a little bit overweight or too skinny or too fragile or not strong enough, whatever it is, okay? And you're not going to be able to keep doing it, okay? So it's kind of a two for one here, is you don't see the long term, and you only see the short term, like, okay, I'm going to be able to lose 10 pounds the first months. That's not true. And so, and you kind of know it as well, which makes you think like, okay, well, what's the point of exercising at all if I can do this in a month? So that's the first, like, two in one. Like, the first thing is you don't see the long term, so you cannot get to it. And once you're at it, you still don't see the long term. You still don't think about, okay, it's going to take time, and then you stop exercising, basically. So it's kind of a two for one. I don't know if it makes sense for you guys, but that's for me. Reason number three is, and that's kind of hypocritical here because I'm making a video like that. But you're gonna see what I'm saying. You listen too much YouTube videos about fitness at acts, fitness tips, and all of that. Sort of videos. They're really good. I like them. The thing that happens is a lot of YouTubers around fitness, they show how they train. They show their bodies. There's nothing wrong with. I mean, I'm doing it on Instagram, and but what I'm not doing is I'm not doing like long videos about me training, because what's created there for the listeners, which is you guys, is you compare yourself with, let's say it was me, okay? Let's say you never went to the gym, and then you look at me lifting, I don't know, 60 pounds, overhead press for shoulders, and you're like, well, how the hell can you do this? And you're not even able to lift like 20 pounds or whatever it is, okay? Well, you don't think about the fact that I've been doing it for a year plus, and I've been active, basically all of my life. I've been a hockey player for, I stopped for 3 years, from like 17 to 20 years old. Uh, but before that, I was playing hockey from 5 years old until like 17. So I've always been somewhat active. And so, just to get back to the point, you compare yourself too much. Like, a YouTuber I really really like is, it's called Matt Does Fitness, and this guy, I really love his videos. I really do. But the effect of listening to his videos, and it's not something like he does this because he wants bad for others. It really not that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, again, it creates a feeling of comparison, and you're gonna compare yourself to this guy that's been training for literally 10 years of his life. He's buff as hell. Like, he's literally, he has the body I want, but I know that it's gonna take me another 9 years to reach that. And eating a lot and protein and all of that kind of good stuff. So, to get back to the point again, you cannot compare yourself, and that goes in the gym, before going to the gym, or and when I say before going to the gym, is like listening to some motivational fitness videos. If, like, motivation for me doesn't really exist. For me, it's more like standards, and just me meeting those standards daily. And my standards are just go to the gym once a day, except for Saturdays, or sometimes it's Sundays. Depends on how I'm feeling that day. And then doing some sort of cardio, whether it's running, hit training. Right now, I'm doing a 30-day challenge, 30-day of it, except again, Saturdays on Sundays. I know it's not sustainable again, so I don't expect for me to do this for the next year, because doing hit for 30 days straight, except like 4 days, 4 weeks, Saturdays or Sundays, it's too hard, and I don't even think it's good for the heart itself. So yeah, again, you listen too much YouTube videos, and that's another reason why you cannot get to exercising, because you want to exercise, but then you listen to videos about how to do a push-up, how to do a chin-up, how to do a pull-up, how to do a overhead press, how to deadlift, how to, you know, whatever it is, and then, but the thing is, these tutorials are done by super buff dudes. Nothing wrong with it, but again, they're just super buff, and you look up to them, not in a inspirational way, but in a comparison way, if you know what I'm trying to say. So again, I could like go on and on and on again, but it all goes, for the same thing. It's all the same thing at the end of the day, and this video is already like 11 minutes long. So I think I'm just gonna stop here. That's kind of my notes that I had. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe, like the video, and if you have any questions, I'm really active on Instagram, Facebook as well. But my Instagram is at the Louis Gendron. I'm not gonna be editing this video at all, so it's just find it the Louis Gendron, TheLouis Gendron, Gendron. Um, yeah, ask any questions there if I can be of any help. That's what I'm for. Just really help you with your fitness. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Take care. Bye bye.